Hello, REA members. You're getting this message because you live in Renton, like me, and I'm making a personal appeal to you today to help out your neighbors and help our community. Most of you should know by now that REA has endorsed the Raise the Wage Renting campaign. This is a ballot measure. We are needing to get about 9,000 signatures by the end of June to make it under the November ballot so that Renton can have a minimum wage that is competitive with Tukwila and SeaTac and Seattle. Without this ballot measure, we're going to have more and more of our low-wage workers struggling to stay housed. That includes our families of our students who oftentimes are working 2 or 3 jobs, can't spend time at home with their kids to support education. But also, a lot of our high schoolers, we're learning, are more and more often having to help their families pay bills. Having them work less hours and earn more money means that those kids can actually do clubs and sports. This is an economic justice issue. We know there are some concerns around inflation and things like that, but here's the thing. When we increase wages for low-wage workers, that money goes directly back into our local economy, supporting small businesses, and it supports tax revenue that comes back to schools. When we allow for all those profits to go to corporate shareholders, the money does not flow back into our local community. So this is really about economic justice, and it's really about you. If we had every single REA member who lives and votes in Renton sign, that could actually get us closer to making it on the ballot. Right now, it's not looking good. We have been tirelessly volunteering our time to get signatures, and we need help. So what I'm asking you to do is on Monday, your building reps are going to go to rep council. They're going to get these signature pages. They're going to have them at your school. They're going to know the names of our Renton voters so that they can connect with you so that you can just sign. We have about 400 of our members that live in Renton. 400 signatures would make such a big difference in getting this on the ballot. If you want to do a little bit more, you can reply to the email that this video is embedded in and let me know, and we will give you all the signature sheets that you think you can fill up. Each sheet has 10 spots for 10 names, and so we're looking for you to ask your family members, your neighbors, any friends that live in Renton to sign on as well. By signing, you're just saying you want it on the ballot so voters can decide if we should be competitive, like I said, with SeaTac and Tukwila and Seattle. So I am working with King County Council as well. King County Council members are looking to raise the minimum wage in unincorporated King County. So all those places that aren't, a city like Renton. They have told me specifically, if Renton can pass this, then that's going to increase their chances of getting a higher wage for unincorporated areas as well. So this really matters to our families. It is an education issue. Everything that is happening in our community, kids see it. If we can show our kids that grassroots democracy works, that's going to give them more hope and more opportunity, I think, to see themselves as civically engaged. And then we can start working on housing protections and maybe slowing down the costs of housing, which is, at the end of the day, the real problem. So if you have any questions, please reach out and please look for your building rep to have a signature page for you next week. And last thing, Friday after Friday after Friday, REA's been hosting signature gathering events. People aren't coming out, but my friends in Seattle are coming, and friends from long distances are coming to gather signatures. It's kind of embarrassing that none of our members are showing up. So if you would like snacks and beverages and t-shirts and stickers and camaraderie and training and a couple hours on a Friday to give to the campaign, we would love to see you at the next one. It is actually fun. We have a ton of credibility in the community. We only give you the voters, the residents around schools who are registered voters, who we know are friendly to the issue. So it's just been a super inspiring thing for me personally to be out knocking on doors. People almost always sign if you can get them, and just for a 10-second spiel, we give you all the training and the materials you need to do that. Please consider joining us for one of these events. It's not for everyone, I know that, but it is legitimately fun, and it's just like 2 hours of a Friday afternoon. You'd be partnered up with another REA member, and you get to know the neighborhoods around our schools. So if you would consider doing that as well, please RSVP, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. That's June 2nd at Hazen, and look for the announcement for our next school site to have an REA member canvas event. So really appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Please reach out with any questions.